through the process of installing Skype on our mobile device, opening a new account, adding a new contact, and making a call. So I'll start with going into Play Store, which is the application store for Google. Just going to click on it. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the search bar in the upper side of the screen, and I'm going to look for Skype. Then I'm going to hit the search button here below. In the search results, I'm going to see that I get the option of Skype, and I'm going to click the button that says install. The phone now is going to download and install Skype, and it's going to take a few seconds, so let's just wait and then continue from there. Once the installation is done, I'm going to click on the open button, which is going to direct me and open the Skype application. Just going to let it open. And then in the first screen, I'm going to hit the Let's Go button. And then I'm going to click the Sign In or Create, because I'm going to create a new account in case I don't have one. You can see that I need to insert an email or phone number, but there's a small link here that says Create One. So let's assume that we don't have an account yet. I'm going to click on the Create One. And in the next screen, instead of putting a phone number, I can insert an email. So I'm going to click on the link that says use your email instead. And now I'm going to type my email. I'm just going to type an email, for example. Obviously, you're going to type your personal email. And after I'm done with it, I'm going to hit the next button. Then I'm going to need to choose a password and obviously remember it for future usages. So I'm just going to type a password. And then I'm going to hit the next button again. Now I'm going to set a name for my account. Let's say that my name is Tal Mishparton. And I'm going to click the next button again. Just note that the first and last name, this is going to be one of the ways for other people to look for you in Skype. It's going to be part of your Skype account name. And then I'm going to hit the next button. Now, what's actually is going on now is that Skype is sending an email to the email address that we provided. And the email address is going to have some kind of security code that we need to get from the email and find it and just insert it here, type it here. So I'm going back to my home screen in this button, and I'm going to open my email application. I'm going to my email, and I'm going to see that I've got an email from Microsoft. It says verify your email address. I'm going to click it. And then I can see that part of the email, there's a 4-digit code. In this case, it's 1245. So I'm going to go back to Skype. I can hit this button. Go back to Skype and just type it, 1245. I can unselect this checkbox because I don't want to get any promotional information from Microsoft, and then I'm going to hit the next button again. This is the last stage, this is the last step. I just need to type the digits and characters that I see here. In this case, it's 6DXSXYVKS, so I'm just going to type it. This is just in order for Skype to verify that we are opening a real account and that we are not robots. And then I'm going to hit the next button. Actually, that's it. We've just created an account in Skype, and Skype is now loading with our new account. Let's give it a second to load. I'm going to get a few questions. None of them is too important. I can always click either the continue or the skip button. It doesn't really matter, so I'm going to click continue. It's going to ask me for permission to access my contacts. I'm going to click on allow. I'm going to hit the continue again. And I'm going to allow. And that's it. I'm in Skype. Now, the next thing is I want to add a new contact. So I'm going to click on the right button in the bottom of the screen. It says contacts. And then I'm going to hit the plus button with an icon of a man, a blue one, which enables me to add a new contact. I'm just going to click on it. And now I can search for something. Let's say that I want to search for, I don't know, in this case, some kind of mishpachton, or just a person's name, doesn't really matter. Once I found it, the contact, I can click on the add button. That's it. I've added the new contact, and I can now hit the back button that you see right here. If I want to make a phone call for a certain contact, then I can just click on the contact from the list that I see here. And if I want to search for it, I can click on the magnifying glass icon. Let's search for the contact that we've just added. It was something with mishpachton, right? So I found it. I'm just going to click on it. And if I want to make a video call, all I have to do is just to click this button right here with an icon of a video camera. Once I'm going to click on it, a new video call is going to start with this contact. And if you are using the mishpachton, it means that on the other side, it's going to be answered automatically. And that's it. I hope it's helpful.